Guys, get on the ground. Keep your hands out. Hey, come over here. Keep your hands where I can see them and get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. 1961, I got them at gunpoint. They're being compliant. Just keep your hands out, okay? Okay. Ma'am, can you go back in your house for me? Ma'am, go back in your house. Go back in your house now. We'll give you directions, okay? Just follow our directions and we'll be alright, okay? How do you want to do this, Troy?
In Michigan, 8 Grand Rapids officers would respond to a call from policeman Caleb Johnson.
Want to just approach?
We have 4 here, all compliant. We're facing south. Everybody can come from north and south. One more for hands-free off. 12:45, corner.
Okay. Just calm down. Calm down. Calm down, okay? We'll be alright. Keep your hands up right there, alright?
Right back to me.
Just keep on coming back, man.
Hands on your head. Keep looking forward. Come here. Right back to me.
The folks on the ground are young. They're 12 to 14 years old. MLive reported the officers responded to detain 5 unarmed black youths after a report of a fight at basketball courts nearby. The videos show one of the detained youths wailing and crying as he lay on the ground with his hands stretched above his head. Officers drew their weapons on the youths because they had received a report that one of them might be armed. It occurred years back, but unfortunately remains relevant to this day. Obtained through the Freedom of Information Act, the video shows a man describing 2 kids allegedly involved in a large fight, one wearing black and the other wearing red and black. The man says one of them dropped a gun. They just walked down here not even 5 minutes ago, the man said. The youths try to tell the officers. They have video on their phones of what happened as one of the boys continues to cry, "Don't shoot me. We are not about to die. We didn't do nothing," another one of the boys says to try and comfort him. Officers attempted to comfort the youths as well, though they had their guns drawn. Calm down, it'll be all right," Officer Johnson said. "They'll give you directions." Johnson was looking for a group of teens that included a male wearing all black with a black backpack and another wearing a red top and a black and red Adidas zip-up jacket. Descriptions given by a witness to another officer near the Kroc Center minutes after police responded to a report of a fight at about 7:15 p.m. on the courts. The witness said he saw the male drop a revolver. 10 minutes later, when Johnson found the group of 5 youths on Francis Street, Johnson got out of the car with his weapon drawn. "I do not want to die, bro," one of the boys can be heard saying. The video later shows officers talking to one of the boys' parents, saying that the child was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that the boy fit the description given to officers. "We're just doing our job because a lot of people out here have guns," another officer can be heard saying. "We're not saying that your kids had guns or anything like that, but we're just doing our job, okay?" After an investigation, it was found that none of the boys were armed. Police Chief David Rahinsky, though, who would resign just a year after the incident, said his officers acted professionally. The officers didn't do anything wrong. They acted on articulate facts from a witness moments earlier who said he saw them hand a gun to each other, Rahinsky said. "I think when the community sees what we've seen with the body-worn camera footage, I think they'll have a different opinion. I respect their emotion. I think what we're hearing is a lot of grief and frustration to systemic issues." What I find incredibly odd is this continuing doubling, tripling, quadrupling down from police departments, and this spans decades, where they will always, generations, where they will always say, our officers did nothing wrong, and then they will wait and wait and wait to even do the bare minimum in a statement of owning it. To say that these officers didn't do anything wrong, that's wrong. You know what should be deemed as wrong? Pulling your firearms on 12 to 14-year-olds who are innocent. In most developed countries, this should not happen ever. Ever. And then for Rahinsky to say, I think what we're hearing is a lot of grief and frustration to systemic issues, which you're partaking in. You are part of the problem. If you are pulling a lethal firearm on children to scar them for the rest of their lives. When other countries look at us, they have to think we are, I was going to say a bad word, incredibly effed up. Like, what is going on over there? I talk to Canadian friends who question how I can even feel a degree of safety when going out in public. Because not only the police, but also, of course, lax gun laws throughout the country. Not every state, not every city, but throughout the country. It kind of feels like it shouldn't be hard to say this officer was wrong and in the wrong because he pulled his firearm on kids that were playing basketball. It's simple.